Okay, so what we need to do first is, might as well. So I have this here new tank ability. This new
Tank ability.
it's
You mean this thing you're holding on your person right now?
Correct. It's not empty. It's not empty. It's sorry. It's not full yet, but we're gonna refuel it with some nitrous.
Boy.
Yep, some good old nitroglycerin.
By the way,
Wait.
can I just say, one complaint I do have about this remake is that they really make this laboratory look way too grimy, especially for a laboratory.
Careful.
I mean, when's the last time it's been used?
I imagine. Well, I imagine
Probably
A, because
that
it's
week.
run down under the ground, and B, it's not like they can hire a cleaning crew and just have it show up every Tuesday, and everyone's like, "Why is that cleaning crew doing here?"
Well, here's the problem.
It's also been overrun by zombies now.
Yes, but I'm going to point out, Logan, Resident Evil 2.
What about?
Yeah,
I mean,
they had better budgets, better cleaning crews in the city.
I was about to say, yeah, no, like, this is very much just an out-of-the-way laboratory out in the mountains, which probably doesn't get that much upkeep in the first place.
I feel like they wanted to be sterile looking at least, or at least sterile in general, because, you know, they kind of have to make it look,
presentable?
Like, not look presentable, but more like, there's so many experiments that go on, you don't want to do experiments in a contaminated location.
That's true.
It could be. So, what's happening here, though, is that's why I killed all the zombies and tried to burn as many bodies as I could, because as of this moment, there are a bunch of percentages that are being run. If I get attacked by something, there's a 30% chance I'm going to blow up. If I shoot a heavy weapon, like my shotgun or the rocket launcher, there's an 80% chance you're going to blow up. If you run every, I want to say, second that you are in a running state, there's a 20% to 30% chance you're going to blow up.
Yeah.
So just walk slowly and done. Don't have to worry about it anymore.
Oh, well, I guess it's a good thing that you already took out those chimeras ahead of time.
Right, I made that look ridiculously easy because I already knew what was coming up and had to plan ahead of it. I have seen people try and do that where they haven't killed everything, and you have to try and sideswipe and move around zombies while at a snail's pace. It's not fun. And here is where chimeras are going to be spawning infinitely, which is why I'm going to quickly run, insert the last modus.
Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get my last bit of memory from Smash Brothers.
Save my friends.
And all the characters I've unlocked.
No, excuse me.
I will not sit another 20 hours just to unlock you two.
Get all the
Other than that,
get all the melee trophies. You know, the ones that they got rid of in Ultimate.
That, and I'm sorry, man, but as you're seeing here, once you have the assault shotgun, these chimeras are chumps.
Yeah, that's fair.
He ran. He was like, fuck that. He just ran back.
No, he didn't even run. He just dematerialized.
He was like, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the whole point about the chimeras. They're very fucking ruthless and, like, really, really fast. But they're very much glass cannons.
Absolutely. They pack a punch, but there we go. Now we'll
pack a punch, but they can't quite take
power.
it. Like actual flies.
Yeah. So there. By this, we've now started up the engine we can now officially start entering the end game. There we go. No.
Stay down.
I have the shells to use.
I still find it
especially since I have the Magnum. I'm honestly not going to be using the shotgun very much longer, since I'm now at the part where I really should be using my Magnum whenever possible.
By the way, can I just say, I still find it incredibly impressive that all of these backgrounds, these gorgeous backgrounds, they are static images. They just blend so well into the environment.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of layer work involved. So
yeah,
it helps to sell the illusion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention some of the graphics that may look static are actually animated, and that's no more true than if you were to play, like, I don't know, Onimusha.
Yeah, that's fair.
Especially in the goddamn demon realm, like the way those teeth move while you're inside that place is kind of mesmerizing, if not a little disgusting.
Right. Also, just now noticing this, wow, I wish I could run RE2 or even RE3 with as few saves as I do RE1 by this point.
Yeah,
I know RE1 pretty well, but 2 and 3, they're tricky to do on short save
I can't
runs.
wait for you to absolutely get angry or, like, annoyed with me at the amount of saves I have in 2 remake.
Just make sure you edit around every time you go to the typewriter like I try
to.
to.
No, don't worry. I only show, like, 2 or 3 times.
Almost like
Oh yeah, by the way,
Fuck
Chris
you.
right there, not only did he push the elevator button, he also pushed the call Rebecca button.
Oh, Becky, it's been forever.
I saw you in her garden.
Right by the fountain.
Jeez, catch your breath, why don't you?
You've
Well,
been sprinting.
we-
Glad you're okay.
You could have caught up to us, but when we are
No more
walking
fun.
with
Stay
nitroglycerin.
with me, kid.
Oh my god, it's like, Chris, I haven't seen you. Pats you on the back.
You know, considering like a certain Easter egg you can find in RE2, you think she'd have a little more athleticism to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, she had to run through a huge, like, area, so...
I'm just imagining showing up. Chris, you're the bomb. Nope.
Oh, jeez.
Or you're the bomb. Well, actually.
God damn it.
Anyway, there's a
This
lot
I
of
want
shocking
you to
shows
put
that
an
I'm not gonna name.
explosion each time you say that.
No, I'm
Logan.
not doing. I do. Me doing my stupid mouth sound is good enough for my future editing sanity.
And to be
We're
fair,
gonna get to
let's also be fair here. This is Resident Evil, not Metal Gear Solid.
Nah, not yet. So, plot. Because who knew?
Wesker. So you've come.
Hey,
I would have loved if he just said nothing. He just kept typing on the keyboard. It's like, Wesker? Yoo-hoo!
Thanks.
Unfortunately, you did
Oops.
too well.
Since when, Wesker?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
It's still a
Since when have they
decent
been slipping
Wesker
you a
actor. I still
paycheck?
like his.
Oh, he does a
You're
great...
literally-
This Wesker honestly does a fantastic job.
I think you're a bit confused.
It's just so
But
weird he's
4
so
and 5 are
one-off.
just-
I've always been
But not 4, sorry. But with 5, he's just so fun.
Let's be fair. DC Douglas is just the quintessential Wesker.
Yeah.
the tyrant.
And for those of you watching at home, you'll be pleased to know that the next game we'll be tackling of Resident Evil, that's literally the first time he voiced Wesker.
Yep.
Killed them with your own
Don't
dirty
you
hands.
point those grubby little
son of a
sausages at
bitch.
It's
me.
like, I'll have you know, I washed my hands between each killing.
Oh, jeez!
Hell, sometimes
excuse me,
I
I
don't
need to
even
use
need.
this handset.
Sometimes I don't even need to wash.
I was about to
You
say,
know-
no, quickly, hurry. No, please stand over there. I need
Also,
to use the
can-
hand sanitizer. I need to use
Can
a
I
lozenge
just
real quick.
can I just say, the fact that I shot her there is really coincidental considering what I have in my desk.
Yeah.
Are those eyes?
Was that supposed to be? Was that supposed to imply that he actually did have like some weird thing for her?
Maybe, honestly, let's be fair, Wesker is a creep.
No shit.
Speaking-
I mean,
and yeah, speaking
you
of-
find
go ahead.
you find a picture of Rebecca in his desk in RE2.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
what
the
he was
whole
saying.
thing
Like,
I
yeah,
was saying.
Ah,
her
sorry.
in her weird like college, high school, like fitness outfit.
And it doesn't help either the bonus Wesker mode you can play in the HD ports of RE0.
Ultimate life form.
Oh, God.
Which, by the way, fun fact about that whole bonus mode, that is the last time that D. Bradley Baker has voiced
You've
Wesker,
become
actually.
senile.
They brought him
Wait,
back to
D?
play Wesker in that
Chris.
mode.
You'll know.
Wait, D. Bradley Baker?
You mean
Or not D.
DC
Brad-
Douglas?
DC Douglas, sorry.
To be fair, I wouldn't mind seeing D. Bradley
angry.
Baker's take on it.
I can see it working.
shouldn't have stood here.
Like, I'm trying to think of a role that he played that would be pretty similar to Wesker.
And somehow that doesn't kill him.
Somehow.
Too bad that didn't kill me, Chris.
You can't kill me!
Come on.
I'm sorry I said D. Bradley. I forgot.
You're
Oh,
fine.
you're fine. Oh boy.
So fortunately, he hits like a truck, but fortunately we have a gun that hits like 3 of them.
It hits like it
Because-
hits like an elephant stampede.
Because right away he's dead.
Well.
He literally, I mean, if it were like a few inches more, he would have landed right on Rebecca.
But yeah, fortunately Rebecca's okay. And they do say, wait
Chris.
for it,
It's a good thing you were wearing your bulletproof vest.
thank
Yep.
you, writers, to quickly
nothing left for us to
put
do.
that aside.
And also the whole thing with the bulletproof vest, by the way. Yeah, it's a good thing he only shot you once, because if he shot you twice, you'd be dead.
It's also a good thing that he has horrible aim and decided not to shoot you in the head.
Well, to be fair, I get the feeling he was planning to use it for something anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered if she died
That's
or not.
that's fair. Not going to lie.
and here's
Not going to lie, unfortunately, Rebecca kind of becomes a scapegoat. I'm going to use you for experiments later in the series.
and here's a little thing that they added for the remake, since they didn't know 2 was going to become about, I think, when the first game came out, but here they're introducing the concept of something worse than a T virus, a G virus.
Yep. And also,
And,
they did kind of say the progenitor virus there.
prototype parasite. Oh.
They just didn't call it by that yet.
Apparently, and it takes like 21 years, and then when they evolve, they become this huge enraged like thing. So yeah, stay tuned for our Resident Evil 2 remake when we learn more about what the hell this G virus can actually do to a populace at large, and learn a bit more about its admittedly kind of self-absorbed creator of the bioorganic weapon division of Umbrella.
I shall take over
William
your
Birkin.
research. Ha 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 ha.
Now imagine that voice. Now imagine that voice applied to Frank West.
Oh, and then also Alexia. Isn't Alexia a villain from another game?
Code Veronica.
Oh yeah, Code Veronica. Yeah.
Yeah, so Birkin, Alexia, and Wesker kind of have.
Long
like
story
a
short, Umbrella's
competition
heads are a
going on.
bunch of fucking freaks.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
I will say, like, the whole thing is the actor for that one line of Birkin's, the "I will take over your research." They never confirmed his actor. It's not T.J. Rotolo.
Well, no, they used him for the later games. It's just for that. Kind of like Wesker in this game. It was like a one-note actor.
I just find it absolutely hilarious that he is the only actor to actually return to his role in the remake. Into 2 remake.
Wait, really?
Yeah, T.J. Rotolo, he's the only actor to return to his role. All the
Oh,
other
right.
actors-
Oh, the rest of them are literally just swapped.
This whole place
You know,
up.
you know what? It's so paradoxical to me, considering what happened, like how much he got stiffed with Dead Rising 4.
System I found a little
I
while ago.
know. I really.
It was
they
Capcom's
should-
apology to him.
Outside.
Maybe that was it, but they really should bring him back. I consider him maybe a B-movie actor or whatever. I think his performance and stuff is perfect for Capcom games.
Yeah, especially for a character like Frank West.
Oh, he was great as Frank West, and still admittedly fun, albeit as little as we saw of him in Birkin.
Hey,
Wow,
Steve,
Rebecca
how are you
gave us
doing?
like 0 time. Hey, hi, how you doing?
Well, I can't talk now. We have to evacuate, remember?
Oh, that's right. We
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
we gotta
that's right.
skedaddle.
Okay, how about this hype? Is there an actor that... Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Is
boy.
there an actor that you haven't seen around lately in games that you wish would go back to doing a game or two?
Oh, boy.
Sorry, please let me have this one. As those guys
What's
were
that?
literally running towards you, like there was 2 of them too. I can imagine them just in their shrill voices. Would you like to take a survey?
Ah, you gotta come in on us. It's like, okay,
Sorry,
you gotta go right.
That's stupid.
You're
that's
fine.
stupid
Okay.
fun.
Shh. They had that weird hobble to them. I get what you're saying. Okay, shut these down.
Steve,
But yeah, is there an actor that in like media or gaming who has not outright said they've retired, but just haven't been involved in anything that you would like to see return?
One that comes immediately to mind is Rino Romano. Like, I think he's a really underappreciated actor. For people that want to know, he's voiced Spider-Man in a handful of things. Like, he voiced him in Spider-Man Unlimited and the 2
Come on,
PS1
Joe.
games. And he was also Batman in The Batman.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can see he should do more with that. Anyway, so this door unlocks in emergency circumstances only, which is perfect for such a moment like this. As we can now rescue Jill, who's been here all along.
Hey, Jill.
Time for a hug.
Sorry we left you hanging after our Deadly Silence stuff.
Chris, it's Wesker.
Is-
I know.
Did they ever imply
First,
anything
let's get
between
out of
Chris or
here.
Jill?
Nah,
Anything in any
maybe
other
like
game?
very small hints, but they're mostly like friends on the job.
Okay.
Doesn't RE5 kind of like have her make a snide remark about Chris's son partnership with Shiva?
yeah, a little bit.
think?
Yeah, they kind of.
Yeah, with Sheva. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it? It was explained in like an intercooler in like some lore book somewhere.
Lost in Nightmares?
Let's get going.
I think so.
Do you mind if I mention an actor?
Go ahead.
Go for it.
Keith Sarbashka. In case you're wondering, he does both live action and like voice stuff and all that. Who here has played Ashura's Wrath?
I know of it, but I've never played it myself.
He
Same
plays
here.
he plays one of the villains in that game. He is also the detective in The Dark Knight that got tricked by the Joker into trying to attack him and got glass like in his neck.
I'm trying to think of
I
other
remember that
things.
now.
Because I'm trying to think of like any other things I've seen him in. I want to say he was Venom in Web of Shadows.
He is Venom in, I believe he is Venom in a couple things. He was Venom in Marvel Powers United. And also, he is, Toxin in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
And let me pull up Shivaja. Let me see. What other things is he in? Just to remind myself of things. Okay, yeah, it's the same actor. Let's see, he was also...
Oh yeah, you played Dead Space, right, Logan?
Hell yeah, yeah.
He's
love
Dr.
it.
He's Dr. Kine.
Oh, that asshole.
Yep.
He...
Not going to lie, he kind of plays assholes.
So, with that said, we're moving into the final area, which is why the game is throwing everything it can, all these nice little items, because we're gonna... this damn radio still does not work, which is why we need to try and find some new direct way of getting Brad's attention to help save us out of this place before the whole place goes up in flames.
Very quickly, something I think James might find interesting. That actor me and Matt were just talking about, he was also Jet Black in Beautiful Joe 2.
Huh, interesting.
Yep, Keith Sharbaska. And also, he was, you'll like this, Harvey Bullock in Batman the Enemy Within.
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Self-destruct systems activated.
That's the Telltale games.
I'm sorry, I have to be honest and put this right now, that when she runs in, the self-destruct's activated. I know Chris is being supportive of, like, where he's like, he's trying to be supportive, be like, thank you, did a good job, but after all the sirens and stuff for the last 45 seconds, I can't help but feel like the self-destruct's activated. No shit.
But yeah, what I meant by that is,
hearing
like,
it.
I'd have to go back and hear what he sounds like in that game.
Truth be told, I can imagine Chris having that sort of cynicism in RE8, not so much here.
Now here he's just a lovable Boy Scout soldier who, yeah, honestly, and I like that he's still being the thing in 8. He has been through just so much crap.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So, with that said, oh, right here, wonderfully just for us, we are now at the end game.
What a cool
it's been a wonderful little romp. So for now, we're going to plant the old fuse. This always gets me every time. I'm so sorry. Just all this build-up, like, the explosive fuse. Light it! Go for cover!
I mean,
It's just that little...
that's still more
To be
dignified
fair,
than
that could hurt you.
Oh, absolutely.
That, and it's still more dignified than what it looked like in the original game.
Or it's just like a little firecracker.
I'm not gonna...
Also,
Oh,
he
boy.
ain't dead. Go ahead, keep talking, Ivy. It's just
The way you were building that up, for some reason, I just had in mind, after Chris did that,
Ow!
then... Oh, boy.
I'm amazed that didn't.
Like after-
I'm surprised that didn't kill her.
So right now we have, and real quick, right now we have one last chance to try and hopefully get the best ending
Oh,
because
shit.
we need to get that thing off of Rebecca before it kills her. Fight someone your own side, not me.
Okay, that was funny, just like an instant...
How would
Yeah, I
you
forgot
like
how-
getting
how-
patched, you jerk?
And you gotta be careful as you see there because he hits like a tank.
Wasn't that how he was in the original?
Yeah, that is true. That's why you gotta learn how to duck and weave
Oh
around.
yeah, by the
and-
way,
Where is
hope
he?
you lads will have fun when we try to take this thing down in Umbrella Chronicles.
Oh, boy. Come on.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna have all that in. Oh,
Ouch.
okay. Okay, she's still alive. She's still okay.
She
Okay,
just got
Loading.
tossed. That's nothing major.
maybe at the head.
Stop shooting me!
Oh,
Don't!
you think it's safe to be dropping that?
Just
Okay.
be grateful it didn't
What's up?
just suddenly fire.
And fun.
Yeah.
And duck and weave. And goodbye.
If you miss this...
Oh, you won't.
It's a cutscene at this point.
If we were
The
playing on
only
the
thing
hard
I'm-
mode, he totally could have swapped that thing away from you.
And that,
Yeah, it actually,
no.
yeah, it actually is possible to throw you off of that last bit.
and also in hard mode, in hard mode of this game and also Resident Evil 2, it takes 2 shots to kill it.
Right, so make sure you don't waste them. But like that, in easy mode, the game's won. We did it.
Huzzah!
First scenario's over.
Everyone's safe and sound. Well, except for Barry.
Now blow it up.
He's still down there.
Wait, what?
What?
Somewhere.
Oh, I'm still down.
Oops.
Also, I love how Michael
Poor
Bay,
Barry.
Zack Snyder slow-mo they made the explosion at the end there.
I mean, considering that's a huge leap compared to what we had in the original, I think they deserve to have that little bit of flaunting.
I'm not gonna
It's all
lie, just
good.
the posture that Chris is having there with his leg up and his hands intertwined like that makes it look like he's like, yes.
Yeah, I just imagine. Excuse me
Per-
as I become the new Wesker. I got
As he's
infected by
leaving-
the W virus.
Shit.
As he's leaving and seeing all this down, and he's just looking at Jill on his shoulder like that. He's like, best first date ever.
And also,
that
you're
up
going
myself.
against the naming schemes that the virus use. It wouldn't be called the W virus, it'd be called the We virus.
I thought maybe
Wee.
I forget what I forgot what Wesker's first name was. Crap,
Albert.
was it Alfred?
Albert.
Albert. Okay.
So
A
it would
virus.
be
It'll
a virus?
Yes, it would be a virus.
Which virus?
Also, I'm noticing that's like the second time I could think of a Capcom character has the initials AW.
Yeah, because there's also Wily.
Yep, Dr. Albert Wiley.
Yeah, I was about to say, they even share the same first name.
Also,
Oh, wow.
also, Logan, this is the character that Starbuzka voices in Asher's Wrath. This asshole.
Oh, dude.
Well, you
Oh,
would you have
that
would you
guy.
have a there's a trophy in the game where when he's doing this big monologue, you can punch him in the face.
As much as I'd love to give that particular game a chance, it's also the matter that it suffers the same problem as like MGS 2 or 4. It's more movie than game.
Yeah, but even
Yeah.
then, it's well. To be fair, it's structured like an anime. It's supposed to be an interactive anime. That's the whole point of it. It's not like I wouldn't say it's like Metal Gear in that regard or anything. It's supposed to be kind of like a movie and stuff like that. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing Asher's Wrath for this game.
I mean,
I
you know,
absolutely love it.
It's funny you bring that up though, because if you want an interactive anime done right, play Wario Land, shake it.
God damn it. But no, I do
Wait, what's
suggest
wrong with
trying
it?
Asher's Wrath. It's a lot of fun though.
I'll give it a watch sometime.
Also, I will say my favorite thing is the prompt to shut that guy up is literally is press X to shut Kaoro up.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do realize we have been talking over the credits here, where we could have been giving our final thoughts. But you know what? That's all fine.
It's Resident Evil 1. We already played it. This is just Resident Evil 1, but prettier.
Right.
Well, there's also the matter of fact that even besides that, much of the same vein as Deadly Silence, we actually have a bonus part planned for you.
Also,
because we have one other big.
You were
Go
3
ahead.
away from the magic number, Logan. 3 kills
3
away.
away from-
205.
No, 3
I
kills
know.
away.
I should have fought. I should have shot the shotgun more. I really.
Chris
know
has
I
a new
could've.
costume.
No, 3.
Oh yeah, look at that.
3
I know you.
kills.
I know.
I hate you.
I like teasing. I like teasing you like this because you always lead into it. I'm sorry.
fucking
Oh.
hate you.
And as you
all
see
my
here,
heart.
there's a once again mode. So join us as we journey into the mansion one more time. Though with the help of a long player. Thank you very much. I will name you in the next part. We're gonna now see what Jill's scenario would have had in store.
Also,
Just
Oh, sorry,
small enough
Jake.
to fit nicely into a sandwich.
Yeah.
also, Logan, in retaliation, I am going to fucking do my joke in the next video. Bye, people.